the same. With every find we're cleaning, leaving nothing but the earth. Magnetic North Adventures, discovering our world.
Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. There's 45-mile-an-hour winds and I'm at the beach. Still a bit of heavy swell coming in. So we're being very careful on the cliff. It's forecast rain all day, but we're just going to stand here for another half hour till the sea goes out. So far, just picked up this Gryphia shell fossil. That's really cool. Sorry about the sound quality, it is very windy and I do have to have a semi-mask over my face to keep dry and warm. But that's cool. So, these here are the remnants of Ice Age boulders and icebergs that's had melted, and this is the boulder clay from the bottom of them. And when all them icebergs melted, it created all this sea out here. Look how beautiful that is. It's absolutely freezing. Just picked up this, more shell fossils.
From the deep, exploring hidden corners where the lost things sleep. With metal in our hands and a mission in our hearts, we're cleaning up the planet, saving every part.
The thrill of discovering a spark in the air. You never know what's waiting out there somewhere. From ancient coins to modern waste, every goal is a victory, no time to waste.
North Adventures, pulling secrets from the deep, exploring hidden corners where the lost things sleep. With metal in our hands and a mission in our hearts, we're cleaning up the planet, saving every part.
Right then folks, I'm back at home and the weather was absolutely awful. Very heavy winds, 45 to 50 miles an hour. The cliffs was actually sliding. Did actually see a number of cliffs slide and dumping tons and tons of mud, clay and rock onto the beach. One section fell, it must have been 10 ton or more, and it actually covered a quarter of the beach from the slide. So we took caution and we kept away from the actual cliffs once we're down. Now on the way back we did actually find a way that we could get out, which was slightly easier, but it was still a hard work to climb those cliffs. So we went and we took photographs of items and picked a few other bits up. But basically, if you're out walking on the beaches doing a mudlark or beach combing, I'd highly recommend that you don't pick up things that you don't know about. There was a lot of military items on the beach. but I basically went for the fossils and to do a general cleanup of the beach. So I'll show you what was actually found and picked up. So here we have an array of items. So let's have a little chat about what we've actually got. Down here, these are pieces of sea coral. They're about 180 million years old. They're nicely polished and you make nice jewellery out of them. There's a fired bullet tip there. You've got this piece, which was once a frame for a knife. You've got a large twisted nail there. That's a roofing nail from the late 1800s. You've got some ammonite sections there. These were a squid-like creature around 180 to 200 million years ago. Got a nut. You've got various broken fired bullet tips. Unknown on that item. Piece of metal iron. You've got a fishing weight there, homemade one. So these bolts and nails, this one's threaded on both sides, so that's held something, maybe a support strut. Got a brass screw there, a couple of rotten nails, and here, this piece, just there, that's actually part of a Mesolithic flint harpoon blade. That would be around 6,000 to 7,000 years old. This piece at the side, it's very worn, but you can just make out there, king's head and 111. And what that actually is, it's the remains of a cut and damaged 1799 to 1806 copper halfpenny. It's very worn out. That bit would have had the date on the back. But these used to be hammered onto ships as a lucky token. And that one's obviously from a shipwreck. It's washed in, broken, and basically looks cut down the centre. It looks cut down the centre here. So that's quite an interesting piece. Then we've got a few buttons here, rather plain ones. This one here, so again it's plain. This is a bit of silver. And then we've got a lead bag seal, again totally worn out. Some copper boat nails, 2 nails here, which are copper boat nails, but they've got letters on the top, on that one, and on that one, which D and T and D, and those date to the 1600s. So they're a really cool early relics. Got a cup weight there, 1/4 ounce from kitchen scales, pre-1920. Just there, 2 horse harness loops. They can date anything from 1300 to 1950. Got this piece here. It's very interesting. It doesn't look much, but that's actually a piece of dinosaur bone. So that's really, really cool. About 240 million years. We've got a couple of 9mm bullet heads. Got these here, broken 1951 20mm cases. some old nails and bolts. Got here an old square head ship's nail. Just here we've got Gryphia shell fossils, and they're known as the devil's toenails, around about 170 million years. This piece here is part of a bed frame, very sharp metal. Again, I'm glad that's out of the environment. This here, curved one, it's broken off, but that is actually part of a spoon handle from the 1600s. Then we've got part of a wrench, double end wrench, several horseshoes. This item here is part of a fuse, World War II. Bits of brass shrapnel. Got these horseshoes, as you can see here, very early. Got these belemnite fossils, they were squids. Again, 180 million years old. Fragment of a 30mm 1950s, 1960s shell case. An inert practice head, aluminium on the end, and steel with brass band at the back. Now, I have seen these all broken open, and they literally just contain an aluminium stick inside for weight. But again, if you're not sure, don't touch the items. Always be certain. Part of a watch strap there. Got a wrench there. Neolithic flints. These are going to be 5,000 years old. So here we've got a core. This is where the flint was taken off the stone. And then two very small scrapers. Got a piece there, Whitby jet, monkey puzzle tree. Again, that's going to be about 180 million years as fossilised forest. And then this is iron pyrite brain stones. And some of it looks golden in colour, all sea washed. But that does actually clean up quite nice. Just there, we've got the section of a ammonite. It's not been opened, but there will be one inside that. Got this piece here, which is a 3-inch mortar tail, World War II, 1942, 1945. It is just a broken relic. Got a huge piece here, fossilised wood. That's rather cool. Some smaller bits of fossil wood. Now we've got this piece, solid iron. It's got a groove down either side. And what we've actually got there is part of a pulley system from a ship pre-1800. And basically this would have had rope around, and it would have gone around here as a weight to tie off on the ship's sails. So that's very interesting. And then we've got this piece here. Now if you look at the ends, they are broken. So I believe what we've got actually there is a fragment of what would have been a loop for a tension strap, and this would have held chain or ropes for a World War II barrage balloon, and that would again show defences in the area for World War II. And copper rivet there. And finally, this piece turned up as well. And what we've actually got here, it's got a slight bit of damage, but we've got a candle holder. Candle would have gone in the end. We've got a piece of wood in here to secure it, and that is a medieval candle holder. These tend to date from 1300 through the Tudor times and into the Stuart period, so generally 1300 to 1650. So even with the slight damage just there, that's still such an important piece, because these things rarely survive on land, and the fact that this one's come out of the sea, it's been in there well over 400 years. This is bronze. It's a nice tone colour to it, and that is an important, impressive relic. So yeah, people would have had a little beeswax candle in here and held that to see where they're going. Right then folks, that brings us to the end of that particular adventure, and hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I do always like to read what you put. So with the weather being poor, I won't be out for a few more days, so I'll let you know when. I'm hoping the next one is going to be a town visit tour or historical place, so that should be up very soon. So until the next time folks, this is Lee at Magnetic North Adventures. Bye for now everyone.